Right now at 4:30, we are tracking the heat wave. This is a live look from Long Beach. The high there today, 86 degrees.
But if you look at the temperature gauge just there under the 4, it's still over 100 in some areas. Our meteorologist Melissa McGee is back with a look at the current temperatures.
Yeah, for Universal right now, our home base.
It's
hot, yes. It is so hot and hotter than average. Colleen and Michael, I want to show you the picture outside as we are looking live at San Pedro, not too far away from Long Beach, where even here we had temperatures around 86 degrees for a high temperature today. Our camera atop the USS Iowa. We've got those winds out of the south sustained at 9 miles per hour. It's pumping in a little bit of humidity and also some heat. I want to show you that the heat that we are experiencing here in Southern California is widespread. You can see it's up and down the coast. This is for LAX, the temperature coming in at 83, but inland it's much hotter than that. We've got the 90s and the triple digits. Look at that all the way up in Fresno, 106, Sacramento feeling the heat and at 102 degrees. Let's talk about the impacts as a result of all of this heat, a long duration heat wave, overnight lows in the mid to low 70s. So the body doesn't really have a whole lot of time to recover from the heat during the day and the warm conditions at night. Fire threat, low relative humidity, which will lead to rapid fire growth, and a reminder to preserve your energy. Keep yourself cool, avoid the peak sunlight hours, and also turn off the lights inside of your home or turn off any unused devices or appliances that you have inside your home. We'll talk about the heat and when it moves on out with your first alert forecast. I'll send it back over your way.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Hot temperatures mean staying hydrated, staying indoors, and when it comes to your power, conserving energy. But even before the heat wave, potential power shutoffs were already being considered by Southern California Edison. Lolita Lopez live for us in Urbandale to show us what's happening today and what the rest of the summer may look like. Lo.
Yeah, Michael, take a look at this. We're inside Southern California Edison's Emergency Operations Center. This is where they track things like temperature and wind. And a spokesperson says it helps them make that call if they have to shut off power to communities in order to protect them from any potential wildfire.
As of today, we have approximately 8,900 customers that are under consideration for a public safety power shutoff. We will only initiate a public safety power shutoff when conditions call for it. And these conditions are beyond the summer heat. It is dry vegetation. It's low humidity. We notify our customers, in advance, days in advance.
But sometimes there may be a need for more immediate power shutoff when energy shortages are projected. Those are called rotating outages, and they're handled by the state. And they don't happen too often. The last one actually happened in August of 2020.
CAISO stands for the California Independent System Operator, and they manage the grid for the state of California. And it is CAISO that will call for a flex alert.
We checked with CAISO's outlook chart around 1:30 this afternoon, the current demand below the capacity. A spokesperson also tells us it continues to forecast sufficient supply to cover demand through this week and does not anticipate any supply shortfalls or the need for rotating outages. We went inside the Energy Education Center right here at Southern California Edison. It's kind of like a little house here. Not a lie, I could totally live here. But focusing now, we're looking at ways to conserve energy so that we don't add an extra strain to the power grid. Usually that happens when many of us are coming home from school or work.
So it's helpful if you can try to use your energy outside those hours. So think about before 4 p.m. or after 9 p.m. That would be a great time to use your washing machine, to do your laundry, to use your dishwasher. Little things like unplug devices, unplug your coffee maker. These appliances are called vampire devices because when they're plugged in, they're still using energy even if they're not on.
She says also unplug your chargers and your gaming consoles. And by the way, that Energy Education Center, well, that is available for free online and in-person classes. We'll put all that information on our website, NBCLA.com. In Irwindale, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.
And just a reminder to download our NBCLA app if you haven't done so already. With it, you will get weather alerts sent right to your phone.